Number 12 on my fantasy playlist, A Story by Brandi Carlile, up one from number 13. Fantasy playlist, July 15, 2007. This song reminds me a lot. I think one of the reasons why I put this on my fantasy playlist and put it so high on my fantasy playlist is because it reminds me a lot of the songwriting tradition back in the late 60s, early 70s. Paul Simon, Jim Croce, James Taylor, Simon and Garfunkel, Noel Harrison when he did Suzanne back in 1967. Maybe a little bit of Peter, Paul, and Mary, a little bit of country influence on this record. As a matter of fact, when she was growing up, she was from a small town near Seattle. She was into the Grand Ole Opry. Her peers were into the grunge scene, but she was into Patsy Cline. But she liked Elton John as well. Loved his piano playing. Indigo Girls. All this inspired her to learn how to play the guitar, play the piano. By the time she was 16, 17 years old, she was an accomplished musician, writing songs. And when she was a teenager, she played the clubs in Seattle. There was a band in Seattle that she was really into called the Flying Machinists. Big fan of the band. Two brothers in that band, twin brothers. There was bass player Phil Hansroth and his brother, guitar player Tim Hansroth. When the Flying Machinists broke up, these two guys, they teamed up with Brandi Carlile, and they were on fire. Playing the clubs in Seattle, they were discovered. They were spotted by, oh, this was a huge break, spotted by Rick Rubin, major hip-hop record producer, associated with the Beastie Boys, Red Hot Chili Peppers. I mean, what can you say? Rick Rubin took them under his wings. Got a deal with Columbia Records in 2004. First album, critically acclaimed, self-titled, Brandi Carlile. The critics swooned all over the album, but was not a big commercial success. Second album, called The Story, produced by T-Bone Burnett, another big producer. Her bandmates played on this record too, Tim and Phil Hansworth. Phil Hansworth wrote The Story. He wrote it. Famed session drummer Matt Chamberlain, In Demand, played on this record. Indigo Girls, yes, her heroes, they sang backup on one of her records on this album called Cannonball. That must have been a hoot for her big time, for Brandi Carlile. Indigo Girls singing on her album. Closer to Fine, that's the song I remember by the Indigo Girls back in 1989, and that influences on this record. Sold 500,000 copies, this record. Went gold. But only got as high as number 75 on Billboard's Hot 100. If you're a fan of this record, you gotta be saying, come on, you gotta be kidding. This is top 10. This is worthy of a Paul Simon record, a Peter, Paul, and Mary record. I mean, I tell you what, when this song, it's not only the 60s and early 70s, but the 80s come to mind. This is sort of the singer-songwriting tradition. Well, Melissa Etheridge comes to mind. Indigo Girls, Michelle Shocked to some extent, Liz Phair, and also, oh gosh, this song reminds me a lot of Linda Perry when she sang lead with Four Non-Blondes. What's Up back in 1993. Same thing as this record by Brandi Carlile. Brandi Carlile, boy, she was into that country. She sang with her mom. Her mom was a singer. And you're not going to believe this. 8-year-old Brandi Carlile and her mom got on stage and they sang Rosanne Cash's. The song was called Tennessee Flat Top Box, the Rosanne Cash version. The original version, done by Johnny Cash back in 1961, went to number 11 on the country charts. She's loving that country. Got that country root. Brandi Carlile, she was a backup singer for an Elvis impersonator when she was young. She was good. Good singer, good player. Boy, it really fleshes out on this record. The Story by Brandi Carlile, coming in at number 12 on my fancy playlist, July 15, 2007.